our reporter, Allie LaForce. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Outside Barnes. Inside. Wimben. Yama's shot is good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Lillard right side. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell outside. Here's Sohan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Here's Sohan. He takes it in. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Sohan outside. Here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Now here's Middleton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like this from Middleton, using his height inside to generate points.
And San Antonio making a change here.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
To the paint. Wembanyama.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
High arcing shot. He's off on that one. Sohan with some nice D. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
As always, Allie, we thank you. San Antonio with the ball. Following the score by Milwaukee. Good work there as it goes.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Lillard. From outside the arc. Sohan with a rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-4 run.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Down low. Pass to Champagnie. Portis with the steal. Trent with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Now here's Middleton. "55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
San Antonio again can't hit. The Bucks trail by 9. Intercepted. Collins inside. Vassell right side. Another shot. Antetokounmpo with the block. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo right side. Trent from long range. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Barnes. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 11. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
And then Portis with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. For three, here's Lillard. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Collins. Out to the right wing. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks trail by 10. And stolen by Jones. To the inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Fires for three. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. The three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 10. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Here's Jones. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
To the middle. And here is Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. Johnson inside. That one drops for him. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 58 left in the second period. And he lobs it up.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Pass to Lopez. Out to the right wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Lopez. Still no points. Outside, Green. They double with Sohan. To the right side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
And Paul gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's Jackson. Green for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The open shot by Barnes. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Back to Green. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs out in front, up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Back to Vassell. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Back to Paul. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Paul looking over the floor. Drops in the layup for 2. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Count that bucket.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Green covering. Here's Paul. Back to Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Outside Barnes. Here's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Inside. Here's Trent. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Barnes. And Middleton with the block.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there.
Bucks trail by 7. Poke loose. Trent outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Trent's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Lopez. Uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Outside, Green. Now Trent. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 12-4 run. Lopez, the screen. Pass to Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Vassell. From deep. Here's Champagnie. Here's Castle, guarded by Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Here's Collins. And that one comes up a bit short. The Bucks trail. Middleton outside. Portis outside. Back come the Spurs in transition. That one goes. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 4.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Pass to Lopez. Portis with it. Back to Trent. Here's Middleton. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top, up by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
San Antonio foul. Castle. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Outside for Green. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Jones. Driving in. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And both free throws good for Collins. You know, from the 2020 bubble till late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. Sochan covering. Now here's Barnes. Green covering. Barnes, no good. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 4. Antetokounmpo with it. On the wing, Green. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Vassell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
Nice fake out by Vassell. There's a lot of nuance to his game.
And he makes the first. And San Antonio making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Paul. Sochan outside. To the inside. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Lillard outside. Pass to Green. They double with Sochan. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Vassell with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And they're on the break. Up ahead. And Sochan gets it to go.
That right there, a huge basket from Sochan, showing absolute fearlessness in the clutch.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Barnes. The drive by Paul. The second effort. Vassell, right side, to the paint. It was stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Lillard looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by San Antonio.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Now here's Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The drive by Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. Kept alive. The three is up. That shot off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Snatched up. Antetokounmpo for three. That one doesn't drop. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson,